Hey, welcome back everyone. In this lecture, we will talk about the basic classification of hackers. Okay, so if you know these kind of things, you can actually skip this whole section. But if you are preparing for the PSCP exam, then you should study this lecture. Okay, so first of all, I recommend you to go on to the website, which is phmcsecurities.org, and here you have the complete guide, and there is the module 1 and extreme basics, and then the basic theory. Okay, so just go on to this lecture and you will find all of this theory, and you can use it as a reference, right? So here is the basic theory. Now, you might say it is theory, so why are we teaching theory? But in most of the cases, if you don't even know that what type of hackers are there, and classification of hackers, and there is even like classification of pen testing, then what do you know about hacking if you don't know these basic stuff? Anyone can ask you this kind of question, and it's just going to, it will be very unpleasant for you and a very hilarious situation, and you're just tense at that time. And in interviews, sometimes people ask these basic questions, and we should at least know what they mean. So I will not take a lot of time explaining theory and all. There are only 3 lectures of theory, and after that we will start learning practicals, right? So let's get started. Now, I am classifying hackers on basis of work, and I will also classify hackers on the basis of skill level. Okay, so on the basis of skill and on the basis of work. So let's get started. The first one is white hat hacker. Now, a white hat hacker is often known as an ethical hacker and a pen tester. So this is a good person. Okay, now this photograph says everything. It is a good person, right? So if I have a company or anything, we can say any system. I have some system, and I want to know that is it secure or not. So I will hire some person, and that person will perform all the tests on that, will give me a report, and that report will also contain the security measures which I can take. So all of this thing is a work of a pen tester and a ethical hacker, and this is a white hat hacker. So white means good, right? And the aim of PHMC securities, our aim, and almost every security organization aims to make white hat hackers. Another thing that comes into the play is the black hat hackers. So there are always 2 sides of a coin. The white hat is a good one and the black hat is a bad one. So basically, if you need security, just one question: from whom you are protecting a system? Who is going to attack it? Who is the thief here, or who is the destructor here? Who is going to destroy your system? Who is going to take your data? The person is the black hat hacker. He is the villain in the story, and as a white hat, we are the heroes in the story. So a black hat is a person who don't have any permission and work for his own personal gains. Okay, gray hat is a very complicated term, but the definition in PHMC securities is that a gray hat is a person who has a good intention. So his intention is not bad, and he's trying to find the vulnerabilities. He's trying to exploit some kind of program and code, but only for the recognition and for the monetary gains. So as a white hat hacker has all the permissions, a gray hat hacker do not have any permission, but still he is working on the system. He is pen testing it, he's doing all the tests, he is still making the report and then submitting the report. So something like, you don't have permission, but still you are working as a white hat hacker, and that is why it is gray hat. So their activities are illegal, right? So if you are scanning some website, your activities are definitely illegal, but still your intention is not wrong, so that is why you come in the gray hat instead of the black hat. Then we have the red hat. So as this image says everything, CIA, FBI, MI5, everything is clear from the image. It is very big level of work. So if you are working for government agencies, if you are working in big banks, if you are working for very, very big giants, then your work is a red hat hacking. Green hat is all like, it's just opposite of a red hat hacker. So as a red hat was a very high level, a green hat is a kid. So it is also known as neophyte a very important term to learn. Sometimes it is asking the questions that what is a neophyte. A neophyte is a green hat hacker who don't have any specific knowledge in any field in hacking or security. So he just uses other people designed scripts or codes and then work on the basis of those. Then we have the blue hat hacker, which is the last category in the field of hats, right? So a blue hat hacker is a little more complicated term and is often used by Microsoft. So a blue hat hacker is a third party hacker. Now what it means, that let's say we have a bank and a bank has hired a infosec company that please test our system, our security. Now after the infosec company has performed all of the testing, it will hire someone which is outside of their team. So it will also hire a third party person and he will then perform all the tests again. Now what's the need of this? Maybe the infosec company might miss something which this third party hacker would like get, right? And this makes security much more better, and it is a very a good practice to bring a blue hat hacker when you are doing some serious pen testing. So this was all on the basis of work. Let's talk about on the basis of skills. So we have three basic categories, which is the elite hacker, the script kiddies, and the hacktivist. So elite hacker is the one which is working on the almost top level in our field. So if there is some new news or some information, high level informations, then it is the elite hacker who will get all of the information first, and then they will use it, and then after a day it will come in the market and people like us will read them and we will get to know. So elite hackers are very top level. They have extreme skills, right? Then we have the script kiddies, almost opposite of the elite hacker, that script kiddies just use these scripts and tools developed by other people. They don't even know how to make a own Meterpreter shell. Then hacktivist is a person who don't like work for money. He has no intention in the monetary gains. Hacktivist is just like he just wants to spread his name and spread his message. Okay, so hacktivist is just a person who has some motive and he just want to spread his name and his message, and that's all. So this was a basic classification of hackers. Now in next lecture, let's go ahead and learn the process of hacking, and thank you so much for watching.